you. There is I. There is I. Natural I. That's it. There is I. And I never sleeps. I never gets tired. I and I. I is the only thing that exists. There is only I. You think that I'm me and you're you because you live from your body. But I don't blame you because I'm a fixed earth sign. I'm a Taurus. Nigga, I'm stuck on this earth plane like I love it. Like, give me more. Give me more. I love the earth. When I tap back into the earth, it recenters me. It vibrates my energy in the proper way. It makes me feel like I like to feel. Just touching the earth. Just looking at the earth. Just inhaling fresh oxygen recharges me. So I get lost in thinking I'm the body too. But when you hear your sleep self speak like, oh yeah, I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow and he told me I gotta cut down on this because it's wrong, they're cut down on the pills because of the cycle or taking the medication. Like, dog, you don't have to be sick, nigga. You not your body, nigga. You don't have enough discipline to train yourself and to push yourself to do what you know you need to do to be healthy. How much holistic practices are out there that can begin to heal you from a natural approach? There is only I. Get out of your ego. Zoom out. You're everything. So if you're me, you think I want to be sick? I need you to be healthy. Because I'm you. Stop living from your body. You are grandiose, God. You don't have no choice. You are the chosen. Simple. The chosen. That is a title that you've bestowed upon yourself. You chose to come here knowing the truth. You chose to come here with that in your reality. To face that. Like, oh shit, I know the truth. What the hell am I going to do? Oh, every situation now that you're placed in, your perspective is completely different than an average person. Your perspective is completely different than your sleep self. Your perspective is of a higher consciousness. You are the woke self. You. If you can hear this, that is you. Stop forgetting that you're God. Stop forgetting that you're God. It happens every day. That Honda, that Benz, that Beamer doesn't define you. That body doesn't define you. Although you should honor it and cherish it because it is what you have. It is what you've been blessed with. It is what you have been given so you can experience this world. So take care of it. At the end of the day, you're not going to let somebody key up your motherfucking car. So take care of your car. You know what I'm saying? Keep it clean. You know what I mean? Keep it detailed. Right? Keep it nice and oily and squeaky free. I mean, give it the best fuel. Right? Hello? You are greater than any German engineering, any Italian race car. You are greater than any iOS. You are the iOS system. Fuck is you talking about? You are the iCloud. Fuck is you talking about? You are greater than any iOS system. You are greater than greatness. You are it all. You see what I'm saying? So don't forget you God. Stop living from your body. That is how you reach true supernatural self. True I and I self. So when you see your woke self, forgive them, for they are ignorant. But you know the truth now. You are the truth now. You have been given this information. Actually, you have unlocked this information because you have always had it within you for a reason. Because you are God. So now it is time for you to prove to yourself that you are God. You must tap it back into your God body, your light body. Yes. I'm not telling you to starve yourself. I'm telling you that the body is more at ease in a fasted state than in a state of digestion. You see? And these are things we aren't taught. So I did some research. Don't even take my word for it. Do your own research. If you think I'm saying the same thing every day, I will continue to. So hit the unfollow real quick or just block, matter of fact. Because if you block, it's like I never even happened. But I'm going to continue to tell you the truth, right? You know why? Because maybe it's not time for you to wake up today. But you already set the alarm clock. So it's just going to keep going on. So you decide to wake up, shut it off, and get out, get up, get busy. Stop living from your body. That food, it only feels good momentarily when you think about it. That pussy, that shit feel good as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. You right. Damn, that shit feel good. But is the mind healthy? Whoa, y'all don't even... Wait. You mean y'all have different thoughts? You mean you guys don't even vibrate on the same frequency? You can do that kind of thing? Like, whoa, you know? You have to understand that you're not this body, right? Once you understand you're not this body, you're God, you're everything, you only want to connect to the versions of you that feel good to you, that look good to you, that are you, that show you you. You know what I'm saying?
I brushed her hair.
Tell him, man. Tell him you're not this body. We made this body. We didn't make that energy that inhabited that body. That's never been created. That's gonna never be destroyed. See, through her I am resurrected, I live on. See, through her, my words will permeate throughout this reality. Through her. See, this is my woke self as well. This is my future self as well. This is me breaking my generational curses. This is me being the parent that I needed. Not to say the one I didn't have. Because I never lacked. I've always had abundance. Everything I've ever needed, I've always had. And that's reality. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all it is. The truth. You see baby Gaia? Her name is Gaia because I need her to always remember that for she is Mother Earth. For she is Neter. For she is what the ancestors revered. For she is the elements personified and anthropomorphized in human form. We are God personified. For the divine masculine and the divine feminine in oneness make God. See, here's the thing. A lot of people think that we teach pseudoscience sometimes. Listen, everything I've ever said has came from a place of reference. Now, whether that reference was reliable or not, all it did was allow me to redo the research, redo the work, restudy the information and see what it's about, right? So, Dr. Malachi Z. York talked about parthenogenesis. He talked about the woman fertilizing her own eggs through secretion and impregnating herself. He talked about the planet being dominated by a mostly feminine race. These were the words of the Honorable, not me. Now, here we go. I'm out the body now. I know I'm God. I got this information. I'm listening to that. I'm processing that. I say, do men have babies or do women have babies? Clearly women. To this day, you can still see women having babies. So how far-fetched is it really to think that? Now, you may think I have a woman complex or inferiority complex, or I put the pussy on a pedestal, or at the end of the day, my nigga, what you gonna put on the pedestal? What? A phallus? Like a man's phallus? I mean, it's art in that, yeah. But I'd rather have a beautiful vagina on my wall than a long phallus. You see? Because it is the primordial waters. It is noon. It is true divine nectar that gives life, that gives creation. And the divine feminine moves in the formation of the universe. She moves like the waves of an ocean. Women are so beautiful. They move like the water, like the ocean. This is why they're very emotional, because they are mostly water. We are all mostly water, but my point is, please get out of yourself. Ego self. Get out of your sleep self. Come into your woke self. Your woke self is the I and I. Your woke self is the supernatural. Your woke self is that God. Is that Almighty. Your woke self is Allah. That's your woke self. Jesus. The story of the Christ that they spoke, that is your woke self. It can't be destroyed or created, so it's always been here. That's you. Fuck is you talking about? We all one. That is you. Don't let these images that they paint of a blue-eyed person that looks completely different from you fool you. We understand melanin. We understand the Nile River. We understand the cradle of civilization. We know the Sumerians, the ancient Kemetics. We understand our history. Yeah. We are in this time cycle now. Here we are. In this time cycle now. You know the truth. What you gonna do? Stop searching for answers outside of you. Simple. Because all answers are within you. You see, even the illusion of going outside of yourself is truly only going within. You ever realize some shit? Like, you ever meet a person, right? And whatever, you guys are having a friendship, whatever, a relationship, any kind of, it could be a boss, any type of relationship you're interacting with this person, right? And you just never really even thought of how much you interact with this person until one day you like never see them ever again. And you like, oh shit. You think in your mind like, you remember the things that they used to say. And you don't realize it, but they were teaching you the whole time. You were learning and absorbing it the whole time. Imagínate. You are all knowing. When you tap back into you, when you tap back into self, when you connect back to the source, everything you knew, you begin to unlearn. And you begin to learn what is truth. And the only thing truth is love. The universe is only love. It only reciprocates what you give it. And you're supposed to only give from a place of abundance and love. So that's what you're supposed to receive. But the mental paradigms that we're stuck in because we live from a space that we are our body, we let our emotions govern us. When we feel hungry, we eat. But we must think, are we really hungry? Or is that just a feeling that we've been taught to feel to begin with? Like what is hunger? Let's talk about that. How often do you need to eat? Have you ever just fed off information? Have you ever been studying up all night like, oh shit, I lost track of time. I forgot I had to go do laundry. I forgot I had to go pick up the kids. And you just there like, reading, like dumbfounded. That's proof that you're not this body. You're greater than greatness. So, I know we went everywhere today. We done went everywhere. But that was only to bring you here to tell you that you're not your body. So when you see your woke self, connect to that. When you see your sleep self, disregard. Acknowledge though, listen to the words that you used to speak. That your past self, that your sleep self is still in. That paradigm still exists because it's a parallel universe. So the person you were is still here. You didn't become someone new. You didn't change. It's a parallel universe. The same nigga you was exists in that parallel universe. But your consciousness creates reality. Your condensed, honing, focusedness, that separation that is created by your astrological energy is what creates your ego that makes you think you're you and I'm me, right? And that is where we begin to see. That is where we begin to see everything fall apart. Oh, I'm you. Oh, you're me. When it's I and I only want to do to you what I want done to me. I would never hurt you because I'm not going to allow you to hurt me. So I bring you here to tell you, you're not your body. So don't listen to the dopamines being fired. Those are parasites. Those feel-good hormones are truly parasites. They govern us. They speak through people. You can hear them. You can hear them. You can hear them. They speak through people at you. You heard? Like somebody might just ask you some just outlandish shit. And you be like, what the? And that's not even them talking. That's the parasite that is hosting them. You see? Give them some knowledge. Give them some divine knowledge of self. Send them this video. You make a video. Send it to them. Explain to them that they're not this body. Show them that they are greater. Show them that the cell is electrical, that the body's optimal diet is an alkaline diet, which is an electric diet, and any other diet is an acidic diet, which creates mucus and pus in the body and begins to create complications. Teach them that. Go into the mental paradigm of Dr. Sebi. Teach them of the ancestors. Show them the Dr. Sebi in the jungle. Show him using of the herbs, giving of the herbs to the people. Show them Dr. Sebi. Yeah. Show them. I realized you can't always speak to people where you at. Sometimes you got to be like this. Oh, you look at the YC. So they can hear you. So when you go around, now you got to stop eating meat. You can't be, They don't hear that shit. But when you come down to their level, and you're like, yo, listen, you know who Dr. Sebi is? They're going to be like, no. You're like, listen, here's this guy from Honduras, right? Boom. You start breaking it down to them. Yo, he did get cured AIDS. What? That's going to capture somebody's attention ASAP, Rocky. So once you start telling them, oh, he cured AIDS, they're like, nah, but AIDS is incurable. And you're like, wait a minute. So the virus is HIV, AIDS is the autoimmune deficiency syndrome, and the white blood cells with the T cells and the count, and you start breaking down the science of it, they're like, oh shit, this actually sounds possible. And the only thing you doing by healing yourself is connecting back to the earth. So you putting the oxygen of the earth inside of you. This is why people take herbs and heal. You in the season, you in New York drinking sea moss and shit. I mean, you should just be in the jungle, nigga, tranquilito, quieto, con los pies para arriba. You're not gonna be depressed. You're not gonna have to take no sea moss. You're gonna be Gucci Lucci. You heard? And let me tell you this. I must say this. I'm gonna end it right here. You don't have to go to the tropics. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm doing that. You see, the very iron. You see, the hemoglobin inside of my blood comes from a specific region, geographically, on this planetary alignment. Meaning I have to connect back with that. Only to become the biggest version of me. Only to become the complete version of me. You see? But that's my journey. Doesn't have to be yours. But what does have to be your journey is you have to be the best version of you no matter what. You have to love you. You have to give yourself the best of all things. Date yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Go to the movies. Have a glass of wine with yourself. Mwah, kiss yourself. Love your goddamn self. Nobody gonna love you like you gonna love you. Nobody knows you like you know you. You have to begin to study your weaknesses and apply them in the times and grow. You can't avoid growing. You have to do the work. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You are greater than your body, God. I'm not saying don't do push-ups. Don't look good. It's good to have an ego. It's good. Because my ego's a Leo moon, nigga. I love that. What are you talking about? It's like no one exists but me, nigga. We love that feeling. Everyone wants to be able to tap into that. To feel like, yo, I'm that nigga. No matter what type of situation or circumstance you're in. But sometimes we get caught up in our astrological energy, thinking we're this body, letting light impede the way the thoughts should be vibrating out and in and out from our thoughts. And we let that shit govern our actions. So we do things that we don't necessarily have to do. That's non-cipher, God. If it ain't 360 degrees of cipher, if it's not complete like the universe, God, then that shit is off. And you know your greatness. You ain't weak, nigga. You strong. Nigga, you are God. Listen to this. God, they say man was made in God's image. No. God was made in man's image. God is a man-made concept. Nigga, a man had to say, oh, because trying to be... nigga, tap into you. And you will see that all that energy that is on earth is only put here to work in your favor. You heard of Voodoo? Go to Natural TV on YouTube. I'm about to upload a video talking about Voodoo. It's not voodoo. That shit is doo-doo. The African ancestors tapped into true mysticism, true spiritual systems, and they used the elements on this earth. Now, how godly is that? And even the ancient ancestors, they revered the elements, the sun. I just made a post talking about that as well. The ancestors revered the elements that sustain life. If that sun takes a break, if that sun says, I'm done, I quit, it's over for everything, nigga. So how the fuck you gonna worship something else other than that sun? ¿Tú me entiendes lo que te estoy diciendo? And if I call you son because you shine, not because you mine. So at the end of the day, what gives creation and life? The divine feminine aspect. You see, my God, she understands she's God. She broke down giving birth to me from a perspective that I've never heard it before, and I can't wait till y'all hear it. She just putting that shit together, getting the tweaks right, and boop, 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 getting the bugs out, making sure that it ain't glitching. Because that information is hers. I'm like, yo, you teaching me this shit crazy. Because, you know, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. The student shall become the teacher and the teacher the student. You know what I mean? So I thought I was teaching her, nigga. I'm learning from her. Talking about that. Giving birth is truly a mental paradigm. And you are either taught to think of it from this perspective. I'm not even going to go into it because I don't want to ruin it. At the end of the day, I'm only going to bastardize the information that she gave me, and I don't want to do that because I'm still studying it myself and she's still tweaking it. So she's breastfed me doses of it. She gave me like little teaspoons of it. But basically what she went into is just this, like, this is why I revere her, because she understands that she's God. She's like, yo, giving birth is a mental paradigm. You're either taught that this is what giving birth is, or you either know that truly it is something that only you can experience, and you have to leave this vessel here, and you have to go and perform in the ethereal plane and create and allow that life to manifest into this form safely. That is something you have to go do. And we see them, she just broke it down. I don't even want to get into it. We see it as contractions or something else, but it's deep. Right? So then when she hit me with that perspective, I'm like, damn, so you really get the concept of everything, all is one, you see? And that your vessel created that vessel, yes, but it did not create the energy, the spark, the life, the spirit, the soul that inhabited that body. We that never been created, so we can't create it, we can't destroy it either, nigga. Stop living from your body. You are God. That food tastes good, but it's killing you. That bitch look good as fuck. That pussy good, but she's unhealthy for you. You have to love you. What you see, what you taste, what you smell, what you touch, listen to your five senses to a certain degree. Don't be governed by them.
Your thoughts become your cells.
Huh?
You heard that?
Say that again, man.
Your thoughts, they become your cells.
Talk to him. That's real. Your thoughts become your cells. You are water. So when you think thoughts, they vibrate your blood.
Vibrates according to the water in your body, which is actually 80% of your body, vibrates to whatever thought you give to that water. Because that water, like, the thought echoes into the water, and it gives off like a dance. The water
Say peace to the gods, Gaia.
The water dances to your thoughts. The water in your body dances to your thoughts.
Exactly. It vibrates them,
yeah,
yes.
it vibrates them, you know? Like, say if you're sitting in a car and you're listening to some trap music, like, the water in your body, and it has low vibrational words in it, right? So, the water in your body literally vibrates to that frequency. And to you, you think it feels good. You're like, ooh, I like this song or whatever. Or this feels good. This bass is good. That bass is vibrating your cells, like... And you're programmed to think that that's what music is or whatever, right? Which to each their own. You can listen to what you want, but just remember,
know what it's doing.
Know what it's doing to you. You
know what it's doing to your vessel, to that body. Because you're not the body, but
you gotta take care of the body, though. You have to take care of it.
You gotta treat it like you treat your car.
Yeah.
You give your car the best fuel.
Niggas take care of their car better than themselves. What the hell?
That's sad. Them niggas, they live in the projects.
Them cars is squeaky
you know what I mean?
And tight, but
they back all out of shape. Motherfucker, go see a chiropractor, motherfucker. So basically, that's how I wanted to close it out. I just wanted to say peace to all the gods and the goddesses. Shout out to all the support. Peace. Everybody in the room, share this video.
Grand evening, or grand afternoon, everybody.
Yeah, hell yeah. Go to Natural TV on YouTube. This video, if Instagram... Don't do no fuck shit. It's gonna be up there. If not, I'm gonna always keep saying the same thing day after day.
They won't let him post some of his lives. They won't go up or let him save it. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's fine. I'm gonna keep saying the truth. I mean, at the end of the day, the truth is permanent. Everything else falls to the wayside. So by the time you come around to the truth, then fuck it. Then I'll make sense to you. Then it's fine. But I'm gonna continue to tell you the truth. Because you are the truth. So why would you want to hear anything other than that? So if you ever need some love and need to hear some truth, tap into this. Share this video. Tell your reality that you are God and watch what happens. You dig what I'm saying? Love you. Nobody's going to love you like you're going to love yourself. You are not your body. You are not your emotions. Those are thoughts that you have control over. You are your best friend and your worst enemy. Do what you have to do for you. When you realize that you're not this body, you don't look at things from a certain perspective. You don't say, oh, I have to go on a diet, or damn, I'm on a diet, or chill, that shit healthy. I ain't fucking with that. You don't even look at life like that anymore. You realize that, yo, this shit is an experience, and I want to experience it all. I want to travel the Kundalini. I want to be the dirtiest, grimiest street nigga I could ever be. The nigga you want to stay away from. And then I want to be the highest of mightiest of niggas that can offer you true divine knowledge of self and offer you some information and do research with you and introduce you to Alan Watts and introduce you to people like Alex Jones. Shout out to Hollywood Lowe's. Yeah, this is who we are, my nigga. This is who I always was. Anybody who know me from my past life, when I was in the trenches, they know this who I am. They're like, this nigga nunca se callaba de la misma mierda. Sí, porque el tipo se pasa, ve. El tigre está pasigri. I was wilding. My nigga, even if it was a Mike Tyson documentary, I would sit there and talk about the historical and the implications that society had on that young man's life becoming a prostitute. I would just go places that they'd be like, you didn't even have to go there. What the fuck? And I'm like, nigga, we just dive deep, nigga. We not surface dwellers. That's what we do. Although we do come back up to the surface to speak to those on the surface. Because that's what I am. What I am is a broadcast. What I am is a message. I'm not this human. I know that I'm not this body. What I am is what these words, what the intent behind these words are. That's what I am. That is who I am. And what that is just pure love. That's it. That's it. Every time I look at my daughter, I see myself. I see pure love. I see innocence. I see a child. I see myself. And my other daughter too. Because I look at them like they both my daughters. Because I look at myself as a kid. So they both kids. It's just one is an adult. And clearly I don't mean daughters in a sick, twisted, incest way. Like some motherfucker gonna probably clip this shit up and make it seem. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I am talking about is just literally vibrating on the frequency of love. And allowing your reality to show you that back. Through everything, through people, places, and things. And the things that are not showing you that back, you have the power to use that thought that comes into your body. Guess what? You're not this body. Use that thought and say, you know what? I deserve better than this. I'm going to give myself better than this. I can do better. And do better. And you don't owe no one an explanation for your growth. You have to do what you have to do for you. Those arms, those legs, everything. All of that is in your possession. Take care of it very well. Treat it nice and understand that you are greater than it. When you park your car, you not your car. You don't feed your car and tuck it in with you. You park it and then you get back in it. The same thing with this body. You park it and then you get back in it. You see? You park it, and where did you go when you parked it? You went to the ether. You went to that from which you stem from. And that is what we have to tap back into. That is true spirituality. That is supernatural. That is supernatural to tap in to the elements. But not by, I don't mean grounding. I don't mean planting earth. That's beautiful. You must do that. You must connect this physical avatar, this physical vessel to the physical earth, but you must also connect to the ethereal plane. You must revere the ancestors here in the physical world so you can send out a broadcast to them in the ethereal plane that would allow them to interact with you. Because if you stink here on earth, when you go to the ethereal plane, they're like, oh hell no. They're not even fucking with you. They're not interacting with you. So just remember that you are the ancestors, God. Everybody you see in your lives, everybody on your page that likes your photo, that's your family. That's your ancestors. We are the ancestors. So revere yourself. Give yourself the best of all things. Treat yourself the best because you are the ancestors. You are now the woke self. So you are no longer the sleep self and you have no choice. You are chosen. Peace.